Hey everybody, so I have like 5 minutes to do this video real quick in preparation for Thanksgiving. I have my mom and Jake who are starting, sorry my hair is like in my face, starting Thanksgiving, and Aria is in the shower, so I'm literally on a time crunch. But I wanted to go over, I had posted this morning, it's a great overview of the nutritional plan, but I did want to hop on live and talk about the containers a little bit more. So, just through my experience. So with the container system, it's portion control. So this is a serving of fruit, and when you get the program, it will come with a whole guidebook that will literally take you step by step through figuring out what your calorie bracket would be. So it will ask, certain questions, male, female, if you, like, your activity level for, like, your job, like, for most of the day, like, what would you consider yourself for the activity of the workouts. So depending on the actual workout program, the intensity of the workouts, it takes that into consideration, and you just calculate it, you follow the step-by-step directions, and it will tell you this is how many of each container you should be eating a day. So you don't have to worry about counting calories. It's not about being perfect, on point, eating 1,257 calories exactly. Like, it's crazy. Nothing should be that regimented. That's way too stressful. You don't have to be worrying about counting how many carbs and how many macros and how many, like, all this other craziness. Again, that's so time consuming. All you have to know is, okay, for your plan, for your goals, that means that you get 2 purples in a day. Purple is fruit, okay? So a purple container is a cup, so you get 2 cups of fruit. And it gives you a huge list to choose from of all different types of fruit. Now, some fruits, for instance, like a banana, it would be silly to sit there and cut up and try to fit a bunch of bananas in this cup. So there are quantities that will tell you a half a banana would be the same thing as one one purple container. So it's a lot of trial and error, and that's what is great about the wellness community, the VIP group, is that there are 100 ladies, we're at 100 now, there are 100 ladies who are utilizing the same exact system. So if you have questions, obviously, you absolutely can come and ask me any questions you have about your program, about your nutritional plan. But let's just say you want some advice like, hey, what's the easiest way to get in your green containers? Or, hey, I need a recipe. I have, a yellow container left, a blue container, and a red. Like, who has a good recipe for that? Utilizing those categories of food. That group, everybody is using this. If you need, like, tips and tricks on, making the trial and error period go quicker, utilizing that group, asking the women in there. They are amazing. They're so supportive. It's a huge no judgment zone. I joke because I know that's Planet Fitness's little logo, but for real, like, nobody judges. It's all supportive. So, so you get all the different colored containers, so they all mean something different. So fruits, vegetables, your proteins, this is your healthy fats, and so are these, like, first seeds and dressings, like if you're gonna eat a salad. And then you have your carbs, which are yellow. And don't let the size of the containers fool you, because when you actually put food in them and plate it and dump it onto a plate, it will fill a whole plate. So, sorry, I'm stacking these. So those are a little bit about the containers. Now, the great thing about this is that this program has been around now for quite some time. I think 3 or 4, let me see, I gotta think about how long I've coached. I've been coaching for 2.5 years, and it came out about a year before. So it's been around for almost 4 years. The creator actually has a recipe booklet. So in the recipe booklet, there are 101 recipes that all go along to it. But here's the great thing. You don't need to buy this booklet because, one, if you guys sign up from this group, if you get into my VIP wellness group from this group, I'm going to go ahead and send you this. Okay? Merry Christmas. Not this exact one, obviously. But let's say, oh, I'm really interested, but I can't sign up until December. Don't worry, you don't necessarily need that book, because the Team Beachbody website has hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of recipes on the Beachbody blog. And not only that, but the streaming service that I showed you guys, remember I showed you how Autumn has the actual show? Well, if you pull up the app, I'm streaming from my phone right now, so I can't pull up the app, but if you go through the app or if you go through your web browser, you can look at the program materials, and every single filmed recipe is also it's downloadable, so you get the entire, so you can make it, you get the entire recipe. And the cool thing is that in every single recipe, it shows you what containers are being used. So there's literally no guesswork. It does take some time to learn, I'm not gonna lie. The first couple of weeks will be the trickiest in getting the hang of it. But again, that's why you have me, and that's why you have the support of my community of ladies that I put together. With that, as long as you utilize what you know, the people, the community that you're getting engaged with, you're going to be successful. You'll get past the trial and error period, and you'll learn it, and all of a sudden you'll realize, like, you're looking at food as colors. It's actually quite funny. I'll be like, red. I need a red for today. What am I going to eat? And it's flexible. It's customizable. You can still eat out to restaurants. Let's say you're celebrating and you go to a restaurant. This is totally adaptable. You don't have to, this is not a diet, you guys. This is not something that you start and you stop. This is a way of life. And if you have a day where you're like, oh my God, I just blew off all portions and I just had a horrible day, well, guess what? We're human beings, and we're going to have those days. Like tomorrow, Thanksgiving. It's not going to be perfect for me. But here's the thing. When you think lifestyle change and you don't let those random days stop you from, you know, being on point and thinking about your nutrition and fueling your body properly the rest of the time, those few occasions, those days here and there aren't going to stop you from reaching your goals. So if you have any questions about the container system or about the recipe book or about, again, anything with the nutritional plan, let me know. I do share in my VIP group all my meal plans. I post weekly meal plans. I post, as well as there are meal plans that come with every program that I mean, you guys saw, if you looked at the video from Monday, there are 40 different programs, and all of them come with delicious recipes in the nutritional plan itself that you can utilize. You can even think, you know, now that it's been for so long, if my mom and I want to try something new, even Googling 21-day recipes, portion fixed recipes, you can find a ton of things on Pinterest too. So it's a great system. It is a complete lifestyle change. It is not something you start and stop in a diet, so you never have to worry about feeling deprived by food or not being able to enjoy special occasions, because we'll still be able to do that. All right, guys, drop questions below. I'll see you later. Happy Thanksgiving.